And here's a live look at Washington now, where U.S. President Joe Biden's son, Hunter Biden, will now be investigated by a special counsel with additional powers. The U.S. Attorney General making that announcement last hour.
On Tuesday of this week, Mr. Weiss advised me that in his judgment, his investigation had reached a stage at which he should continue his work as a special counsel, and he asked to be so appointed. Upon considering his request, as well as the extraordinary circumstances relating to this matter, I have concluded that it is in the public interest to appoint him as special counsel.
And let's now bring in Eric Ham, U.S. political analyst, in the conversation. Eric, good to have you on the program. Thank you for your time. Now, what does the appointment of special counsel Weiss really mean for Hunter Biden?
Well, what it means is it gives greater powers to the prosecutor, David Weiss, who's already been investigating this case for more than 5 years now. And what it allows him to do is move beyond his jurisdiction of Delaware to go anywhere the investigation may take him, even if it means across the country. We know that Hunter Biden has been residing in California, and so it allows him to go anywhere, talk to anyone, and also, more importantly, it takes him out of that the trappings of the day-to-day operations of the Department of Justice and gives him far greater independence in terms of being able to pursue a case, if there is one, against Hunter Biden.
You know, Weiss in the past indirectly has also indicated that there could be more criminal charges against Hunter Biden. We know what we're seeing in front of us is financial and business dealings of Hunter Biden. But do you believe that there could be more? What do we know on that front?
Well, that's an interesting moment and thought process, given the fact that already this case has been adjudicated over 5 years. And so one would think that if David Weiss had found additional criminal wrongdoing, he certainly would have brought that. And we know just from David Weiss's own words himself, where he has said no one has influenced this case, and he has been free to actually pursue this case anywhere it took him. It's also important to note that David Weiss was actually appointed by former President Donald Trump. And so we know that for at least 2 years of his investigation, he was serving under U.S. Attorney General William Barr and the Trump administration, not just under the Biden administration. So it seems he had a really free hand to do what he will at that time. And now it's interesting to see what exactly he might find now.
Interesting. But the larger question everybody seems to be asking now is, what do you think is going to mean for the president and the elections in 2024, if at all?
Well, certainly we have already heard from some Republicans on Capitol Hill saying that this changes nothing for them, that they are going to continue to showcase investigations into Hunter Biden as well as the broader Biden family. And we know that the idea of an impeachment proceeding is still very much on the table. And while right now there may not be the votes to actually move forward with that, we know that this only increases the likelihood of that happening, not diminishing it.
All right, we leave it at that for now. Eric Ham, U.S. political analyst. Appreciate your time, Eric. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.